And over to me. Well, hello. Oh, that's gone.
Now we're in trouble.
The little arrow's gone. We've just
Had a little... Sorry, we had a moment. The cat is doing something off camera, and it caught our eye because it made the blanket move.
okay. Safe now. Should we start it again?
Give it another go.
Hi, welcome back to our channel. I'm Mad Morty.
I'm David.
David, and this is our Flosstube where we talk about cross stitching and needlework and
What number?
embroidery. And this is Flosstube number 14.
14. Well, we're at the dizzy heights of double figures.
We've been in double figures for a while.
But, you know, we're getting up towards the top of double figure, or no, halfway.
No,
Halfway.
top of double
Not
figures.
being very good at number, really.
The top of double figures would be in the 90s.
Oh, yeah, good point. We're going to be in double figure for quite a while, aren't
We're
we?
in double figures.
Let's do the stitching. Come on.
Let's do, yeah. So, last time we were here. Nice to see you. 5th of December.
How many subscribers are you on now?
We'll come to that.
Oh,
We'll come to that.
that's secretive.
It's not secretive. We'll come to that. All in good time.
All in good time.
Because, yeah, last time we were here, 5th of December, we've had 5 weeks. Christmas has been and gone. Unlike many Flosstubes out there, we did not do anything special for Christmas. We did not do Flossmas. We did not do the 12 days of Christmas. The 12 days of Flossmas.
No, we enjoyed everybody else's.
We enjoyed everybody else.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
When did I have time?
Quite. Quite. Whether or not we do something different next year. Stick around.
Watch this space.
Stick around. You know what we might be doing.
Yeah, we can do that.
Indeed. So, yes. So, subscribers. We have hit the magic 500. Indeed. And when I remember who our 500th subscriber was, because I did actually message them and say, hi, you've actually been our 500th subscriber. Actually officially recorded on the system as being the one that tipped us over to 500, even though we could have reached it sooner.
Very good. Yeah.
When I remember who you are, and I will find out who you are,
We'll find out.
I'm going to message you.
Again.
But we're also going to do a giveaway. So more on that at the end.
They've got to wait until the end.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, mate, some of them were just fast
Go on then,
forward.
Speedy then. Get
Some
on
of
with
them
it.
were just fast forward anyway. There's quite a few shout outs that have happened. I'm aware of some, but I haven't actually recorded all of them. But as always, Amber, Rogue Mama Stitcher, has given us a really lovely shout out. Thank you, Amber. Steph at So Glover Creations as well. Actually, she's done a fab vlog on the glow in the dark threads. Really interesting. I can't wait for part 2 to come out. Yes.
Cool.
Yes, very interesting. Very interesting. Looking forward to seeing that. And got a new not so much a new subscriber, although I'm not probably subscribed to our channel. I think she did a while back. Tony in New Zealand. The Flightless Stitcher.
Oh,
It's a good name.
I love it. It's fabulous.
name.
Nicely
Good name.
done.
Kiwi.
Yeah.
She's fab.
Top drawer, that.
She's fab. Like Tony a lot.
Cool.
Yep. Part of our tribe.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Stitching tribe.
Stitchy tribe. Slightly wacky
Madness tribe.
Madness tribe. And in fact, we'd just like to say
Tip of glass. To the flightless.
to the Flight Stitcher,
Cheers.
cheers. And if you want to know what that's about, you need to go and see her video. Yeah, so there you go. So that might reappear in a minute. Red wine.
Campo Viejo.
Campo Viejo.
We
And
haven't-
anyone who follows me on Instagram, bet you can't guess what we had for dinner tonight. Answers down below. Have a guess at what we had for dinner tonight. If you're not following me on Instagram, go over there and have a look at my post from yesterday, the 8th of January.
I think I've coloured up.
Oh, like a little beef tomato. Yes, so
Bit of fortune came my way.
I think
you
you
comfortable?
might be. No, it's not that. I think you might be woefully unprepared for today's episode.
You're not.
You are.
I am.
Yeah. Hang on a minute. Bear with me a minute.
How do you feel?
Well, you need something.
Oh, I do. I do?
You do. Oh, squeeze.
Oh, there's a clue given away. Are you knocking the cat?
It's all right. I'll move
I'm on my own. It's the David Show. Right, today we're going to be talking... No?
Not that.
I suppose you can always edit this bit out.
I probably won't. Because I'm a lazy editor.
We are warts and all show.
Yeah.
Right, do we know what this is for?
You do.
Okay.
I've got to finish. It's not fully finished off. I've got to finish.
Fantastic.
Did you ring the bell then?
I didn't know we're doing finishes at this point.
Finishes first. Look, FFOs. No, it's not an FFO. It's just an FO, but...
Right.
FO.
Indeed an FO. Look at that.
The
Peppermint purple stitch along.
Yes. We have a finish.
Very sweet. Remind everybody what material that was on.
£18 DMC antique white Ada.
Cool. Using...
Remembered. Using 550 and 338. I want to say 3387. Hang on, still got the threads here.
Ah, you see.
Not stupid. So yes, 550, 550, and 3837. Not far off.
Oh, I was,
Yeah, you can't really read that.
two
3837.
nice colours.
3837.
Very lovely colours.
2 shades of purple. So actually, let's put them side by
How long
side.
before I'm ready for one of those?
Could do one now.
You think?
Yeah. When are you going to sign up for this year's? There you go. Those are the 2 colours together. So all the boxes and the border were done in the darker colour, which is the 550.
Fancy doing the 550 and the 310.
Black and purple.
I do.
Black and purple. Black and purple.
I do.
So yeah. So 2021 is finished, and will be going off to be framed along with its sister piece from last year. Once I've given it a little wash and a press and a.
Fabulous. It looks terrific.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So yes. So finish.
Well done.
Get more joy from that blasted crow. I wonder where he's got to.
Best forgotten.
Yeah.
Little monkey.
Yeah.
Leave him alone.
Half him expected him to wander past us with a hammer in a minute, you know. Right. So moving swiftly on.
Swiftly.
Any finishes?
No, no finishes. No.
Starts?
Starts. No.
Restarts?
Is it over to me? Is it? Yeah. No. Only whips.
Okay. Okay. Right then. So show us your whips.
Love
What have you
to.
got?
Okay.
Do you want to give me that bell so you don't accidentally drop a glayer?
Good.
Put on teeth.
Okay. So, whip number 1. We are doing Meddle not with dragons, because you are crunchy, and so on and so forth. I was like this last time.
Yeah. Oh yeah, picture here. Ching.
Ding. Yeah. And where we are now, if I hold this over there, is I'd like to say this has been straightforward because it's only a border, but I've had fun.
Got some funky marks on it.
It's been on the truck. But yeah, so we've gone along this way and along this way. I'm sort of new to this border game. And turning the corner, that was fun because I turned the frame. Yeah.
And miscounted?
No. I started doing the stitches that way on the top and I started doing them that way sideways with the frame turned and...
Oh, so your
the stitches are the wrong orientation.
The stitches are the wrong orientation.
Yeah,
but
along down the side.
So because it's DMC 310 on a light coloured fabric, you can't tell.
You can't really tell. Yes, and I'm 3/2. It's even weave. 28 count.
No, that one's 26.
20. This is 26 count. Oh, this is
Hard
26
hanger.
on a hard hanger. These are on a hard
26
hanger.
hard hanger.
But I've gone 3 over 2.
It's the same fabric as my Field of Ducks. If you go back a few
Yes.
episodes, because Field of Ducks is not appearing in this sheet.
I didn't like how 2 over 2 left gaps.
Yeah, it's quite.
But having 3 threads on the go, that's been tricksy.
So you're doing it 3 over 2.
2, yeah. But it gives a good. I think it gives a good coverage.
Yeah, 3 over 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously new to the even weave game. Thoroughly enjoying it. It's nice. Getting to grips with this, and I've turned the corner properly at the bottom, so that my stitches go the right way along the bottom rail as they do on the top rail. We'll ignore the side rail. It's a learning curve.
And of course, this is the pattern that was completely.
Oh yeah, just. Yeah. About 470 stitches, give or take 1 or 2.
You reckon?
Yeah, because there's 300 and something in down there, and I didn't do that last time. So since last time I've done that and along there.
So that's 300 and something.
330 is that rail.
Okay, but yeah, okay. Right.
And then 126 is the bottom rail.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah?
I'm not sitting here counting.
Certainly not.
Oh.
No. That's why I said ish, because, I'm not really bothered as long as I've done some.
Okay.
I'd like to be in the thousands.
Okay.
I would. I'd love to be able to come back and say, since last time I've done 750,000 stitches.
I'd call you a liar. So, I mean,
So here we are.
We've got some folks in a couple of the stitching challenges I'm in, and they're good stitchers. I mean, they can. Let me think. Who is it? Monica, mainly. Don't know. One of the girls that's in. Well, I can't say girls really. One of the stitchers that's in the Kilsingra settlement for Survival of the Stitchiest. Practically single-handedly churned out 20,000 stitches in 3 weeks on her own.
Nice.
And was probably
That's a
taking
stitcher,
it.
isn't it? That's a cool stitcher.
Well, I think she did it in a fortnight, actually. And she's a good stitcher. They are a good stitcher. So you came to me after 5 weeks and said you'd done 750,000. I would be going, liar, liar, pants on fire.
Moving swiftly on. I have had a bit of a second whip on the go.
You've had a bit of a brain fart on this one, haven't you?
This is a lovely piece when it's done. The Celtic Bee.
Here's what it will look like when it's done.
I got into a bit of a mess at the beginning. This was the first piece I started on even weave. It is on 28 stitches an inch, isn't it? 28 stitches.
28 count even in.
28, yeah. 28 count even weave, yeah. It looked like this last time. And I had to do some frogging because I made a right mess of the stitches behind, and the lovely Morti had to
Sit and drink wine because
do.
That's a lot.
Anyway,
of work.
it looks like this now, which has gone backwards.
Yeah, it's gone backwards since you last saw it, I think.
Yes,
You
all
sure?
the yellow's been, all sort of creamy yellow's been taken off. The browny yellow.
Had you done any of that in the last one?
Yeah, yes, I've done that first. I did the
remember.
brown second, and I had but it was a nightmare. And so, it's a textured treasures pattern, and it's just beautiful.
It's beautiful,
to
but
do.
you're finding it a struggle.
A struggle, yeah. It's probably a little beyond my technical ability at the moment.
More of a struggle than Liv found it, our daughter.
Yes, but it's teaching me about calm and slow. Fractionals, yeah, they were a bit tricky.
Lots and lots of fractionals in it.
But the advice in the plan, Karen, bless her, says there's no rush.
Take your time.
And yeah, rushing's my specialty.
Personally, I speak French.
Yeah, that's good. Ba-boom ching. Anyway, so that's my whips, just 2 at the moment.
Yeah.
We have 1 looming in the wings.
Yeah,
I keep
that
talking
badger,
about it.
That badger.
The badger's in the wings.
The badger's coming.
He's mounted, not the badger. The
Stuffed as well?
I wish. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Anybody out there?
No.
No? Oh, I'd love a badger.
No, well, maybe if we got a cuddly toy one. Speaking of which, I've seen a jackalope available online.
Jackalope.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, rabbit with antlers. Yeah. Yes. But I'm not sure whether they're fake
To all
or if
people
they
out
are.
there.
Of course, jackalopes would be fake. I know they're fake. What I mean is, I'm not sure whether it is a real rabbit that they've then put antlers on when they've taxidermied it, or if it's a cuddly toy. I'd happily have one that's a cuddly toy.
Pass this message round. Any customers, any floss tubers, anybody that watches this, tell all companies, do not send this woman a jackalope. Yeah? Don't send her a jackalope. Yeah.
Why?
Enough said. Over to you.
Right.
Whips.
Yes, whips. Shall I talk about what I haven't worked on first?
Yes, and put the picture up.
So the Christmas booth. Yes, where it is when you last saw it, and that's where it remains at the moment because I started to find
Backstitch.
The backstitch was a bit of a headache when working with a challenge group, so I had to just go and enough.
Equally, you ran into Christmas and he wasn't ready for Christmas, so
he wasn't ready for Christmas, and then I just kind of
Johnny doesn't care whether he's here or
next year.
This year, next year.
But more on that in a minute. Okay, Sleepy Hollow. That's what it should look like. That's how far. This is how far I got. I'm working with my group of coven girls, my coven friends, I should say, doing a stitch along on this one, which is hashtag spooky magic all year round, and it's anything that we're doing that relates to spooky or magic.
Yeah.
Is going under that.
Going under that. Ah, cool. Yeah. Very cool.
But haven't had any chance to do that. Same thing goes with the Lakeside Needlecraft candlesticks stitch along, because I've left it looking like this. Again, it's Halloween's 10 months
Been and
away.
gone. Yeah.
And the Field of Ducks.
Which I'm really looking forward to being finished, funny enough.
Yeah, it shouldn't take me too long once I pick it up again. I've actually got it right here in front of me. So far I got. Haven't got any further. It's not really. There's not much in it. I should actually pull my finger out and get on with it. But again, more on that in a minute. I'll come to that. I'll come back to all of those in a moment.
Okay.
So what else have we got? Sue started a new piece. You'd think with what was that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
You compared to some though, you're lightweight. 4
that I'm not actually working. I'm a very lightweight. Scales tell me otherwise, but yeah. I started a new piece.
Ta-da! We need a bell for new piece, don't we? A new whip.
It's a quacking duck sound or something. Right.
There's always one of them at hand. And this is,
if I put it there, ding. This is Spooky House artwork by Sandra Parlow for X's and O's. I am stitching it on 16 count Ada in Mirage by Picture This Plus. It looks quite blue there. It's a sort of purpley blue grey with this nice sort of mottling on it.
Mottle, yeah.
See that on the side. And I managed, believe it or not, that is a whole 198 stitches.
Wow.
Yep.
Gosh.
I'm doing this as a stitch along.
What was the count, sorry?
109. This is 16 count.
16 count.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Couldn't get everything I needed, so I've gone for the 16 count. Picture This Plus fabric.
Ada.
Ada, yes.
Oh, okay.
It's an Ada. It's an Ada. Right. And I am doing this as a stitch along with Nadine of Nad's X Stitch, which is one of my vampire girlies, as a stitch along using the hashtag Spooky House SAL, Spooky House Sal. Put it here. So you can always follow that, see how we're getting on in between times. She's done a little bit more than me. She's done less of the windows and more of the stuff up there.
Okay.
Yeah. Got to get back to that one. And again, more on that in a minute. I'm probably wondering what all this.
How does stitch along work then? You do it. You agree that Thursday night you all stitch, or? Well,
it depends on how diligent you are, really, and whether or not you're doing a commercial stitch along or just a stitch along between two friends.
Right.
So if you're doing a commercial one, like for example the candlestick sale that I did with, and the cryptids, which is coming up in a minute. They release a part each week or each month, like the Peppermint Purple. Yeah. And everybody stitches along that section for that week. Yeah. Some people start it a lot later. Some people save it for a whole year later. I know that's happening with Modern Folk Embroideries one from last year, the Fruits of Plenty. Because Chris Crossstitch is stitching it for someone else using the hashtag Still Fresh Fruit Sale.
Right.
Whereas last year's hashtag was Fruits of Plenty
Ah,
Sale.
I see. Yeah, still fresh fruit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said I was going to stitch it next year and go slightly mouldy fruit, but
Cool.
I don't think that went down very well. Sorry, Jacob. It was a joke.
Very good though.
It was meant as a joke. I'm sorry. My wit obviously went slightly
Yeah, wide of the mark.
wide of the mark. Wide of the mark. Deep as the ocean. High as
A
the
bit like England's cricket down in Australia.
Yeah.
Wide of the mark.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I need to come back to this in a minute because I've got something there. So,
Okay.
so that is the spooky house. Next one up is the cryptids stitch along by the witchy stitch, and I've actually picked that back up again. I hadn't touched it since about the 7th of November.
I'm with it.
I'm way behind. They've just released part 13, and I am now working on section 5.
13.
Yeah.
5.
Yes.
A little bit behind.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I'm 8 or 9 behind.
Will
9
the men
behind.
in dark suits come and
No.
arrest you?
No,
Oh, okay.
nobody's going to come and arrest me for not being. You know, never know. I might have caught up by then
Okay.
because it's not finishing until the end of January.
And what did it look like before we this?
Oh, look like this.
Yeah.
Ting. And here's where I'm at. I can't really put it without holding my face.
You
There
can
we
block
go.
me.
Yeah, I know, but it keeps going.
Oh, I see. It keeps going. Yeah.
So yeah, so I have been working on the frame. The frame is yet to be finished. You can't see that from down there because it's wrapped right round the frame here. But I've yet to fit because I haven't put all the moons in that go down the side yet. 'Cause I hadn't decided whether or not I was going to go for the called for colours or actually something a bit more moony. Is that a word? A bit more moony?
Moony. Bit more
Bit
moony.
more moony.
A moony colour.
So I was actually thinking about using the DMC Diamant in white, or well, actually, technically it's D5200,
Sure.
which is that one. I was thinking of stitching the moons in that white, which is a shiny pearly white. That's a Jersey Devil.
Jersey Devil.
So at the moment we have got Mothman, we've got the Nightcrawler.
Have you got a count? How many stitches are in like the Jersey Devil? Because that looks incredibly.
It was about 500, I think.
Gosh.
Look
at that.
The infiltrate, the Nightcrawler, also known as Haunted Pants.
Haunted pants.
Haunted Pants.
Yeah.
Because it looked like a pair of haunted pants. The Enfield Horror and the Jersey Devil, and I'm now working on Chupacabra. Chupacabra.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but I'm a bit behind.
And what creature is Chupacabra? I don't even think.
I've lost the picture.
Doesn't matter.
I'd have to show you the picture. Anyway, it's a thing.
Thing. Cool.
It's a thing. So I've actually done. In actual fact, I can tell you how many stitches I've done because I did actually count them up. Where's it gone? I did 1,021 stitches,
Gosh.
which would be so it's a bit more than 500 then. Which is all of the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
Plus, I've done the a little bit of the skull here.
Yeah.
And the top row for Chupacabra.
Okay.
This is
A little bit.
apart.
A little bit.
We should
more.
do this more often so that we don't get out of practice and end up making a complete
What fun would that be?
cluster.
What
Duck
fun would
of
that
it.
be? Hey?
Yes, quite.
Who said in life everything has to be smooth and perfect? This is not Wallyhood.
Certainly not the person who invented the avocado. Moving on. Sorry.
Shall I hold that?
You know, avocados, they're like, not right.
Oh, I see.
Gone over.
If you have to
And
explain it.
And they're all bubbly and they're not smooth.
knobbly.
And
No.
they're not smooth and perfect.
No, they're not. No. And they taste pretty foul.
Well, it depends on your point of view. It tastes damn good in a green smoothie with spinach and banana and almond milk and maple syrup. That's pretty darned awesome. Never thought I'd say that about spinach, but hey ho.
We will have to take your word for it. Get on with the stitching.
Getting on with the stitching. I bringing back an old friend. You haven't seen this friend on this show since July or August last year.
Wow. Gosh. I'm surprised you remember where you put it.
Dum 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 dum. I do that tune because it's like, you know, at the beginning of Star Wars, when you first see one of the battleships, the battle cruisers.
The Star Wars, yeah. It's the first
but it
time
happens,
we ever saw.
But it happens
a Star Cruiser.
It happens in all of them at some point.
Yes, and it goes over top
and in
like
fact,
that.
all 3 films. I'm going to have to go back and check the newer films, but they all start with the planet and a ship and yeah. Like that. But yeah.
Anyway,
yes. The reason I do that is because it reminds me of Spaceballs when they actually take the Mickey out of it,
uh-huh.
and then they get all the way past this ship, and at the end it says, "I break for no one."
Yeah. Okay.
Just go watch. Anyway, look, Siren's Lament is back.
Da-na-na.
Da-da-da.
Fabulous.
I'm going to do that. I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Right, so Siren's Lament is back. My full coverage, Heaven and Earth design being stitched on 25 count, easy grid, even weave, and I have done 391 stitches, and bearing in mind there are only 10 stitches, it's not really only 200, but just around here, this area has been topped up, as it were, because I have set myself a challenge of making sure I get 30,000 stitches on this by the end of the year.
Right, okay.
Which means I've got to do 100 every day with a few days off. If I can get 200 a day done, then that's suit me fine.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit behind for January because it's day 9, so I should have got 900 and I still only have 400. So as soon as we're done with this is coming out.
Right, okay, cool.
Right.
Let's get on with it.
So there we go. Love this.
I think it's lovely.
And I have since you last saw it, I have made myself some grime guards for the frame. Either bats. Bats have got nothing to do with the design. It's the only fabric that I had at home that I had a big enough piece of. And we're batty. And for some reason I've got a bat needle minder.
So there you go. There's the link.
There's the link. Yep.
Doing good.
So there we go. So that
is the whips.
Is the whips. Ta-da! Ta-da! Right. Okay. We had Christmas, didn't we?
We did. Yeah. So a bit of haulage going on.
The main piece of haul that I've got, I haven't
left
actually.
It. Should I go and get it?
Yeah. Yeah, because I'll probably do or something in his back.
Ah, right.
Right. So let's have a look at haul.
Christmas
haul. Christmas presents, and the reason why, if you don't like this, skip forward, and what I'll do is I'll put a timestamp here so you can skip the whole section. But this is it's less about what we've bought and more about what people have bought for us, so that we can say thank you to them. So I got some lovely stitchy friends. What's amazing stitchy friends?
Indeed.
So at Christmas time,
there's no need to be afraid.
Right.
Be afraid. Be very afraid.
So the aforementioned Nadine, who I'm doing Spooky House with, sent me
indeed some threads.
Classic Colour Works, 5 yards, 100% cotton, hollyberry thread.
Nice colour.
It's a very nice colour, beautiful colour, that one. And the lovely Tracy, who had, she said, just a little something from me and Katie to say Happy Christmas. It's the thread I used to stitch my long dog sampler, Pandemic. I ordered too much, and as the vampires gave me the encouragement to carry on stitching it, so that's our little group of friends. I now send you a little love and thank you. So this was from Jodery Designs, hand-dyed threads, July 2000 and... It says July 22, so I think it might be 2021 or July 2020. Limited edition, The Great Barrier Reef, it's called. And look at those colours. I have no idea what I'll use them on, but that is so much fun. Very cute. There's green and blue and orange and purple in there. They're lovely.
An idea's just struck me though. If you collect up all the bits you get from people, the lovely people that send you presents of the stitches, perhaps you could do a stitch along of the odd colours. Maybe I should do a quilt design, like a peppermint purple type thing. Yeah,
instead of doing blackwork, just little blocks or stars with something from each of my friends.
using the
Like
using
our
the
wedding
threads.
bouquet, you mean?
Yeah, yeah.
That's another story for another time. And then Stitchy Cat Lady 26 Jo. She's got a good Flosstube as well. I'm pretty certain she's probably mentioned me this week as well, or one of the weeks. She sent some hand-dyed floss, her very own hand-dyed floss. And where's the other one? Oh, it's not here. But she sent that green and purple one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And look what colour we got here. We got black and purple. Oh,
Fabulous.
oh.
Very cool.
Sorry.
Point of discussion for me, really.
Yeah.
What's the skinny on hand dyed? You're obviously full of joy about hand dyed.
Well,
How come?
Isn't
Thread?
It's this is. Yes.
Is it the time and love taken? Is that what the skinny is?
It's about the time and love taken, but also it's about the colourways. So
normally they do different colours.
So you'll have to forgive me if I'm wrong here, but what this is, this will be an overdyed,
right?
What they call overdyed, and Jo's either used a white that she's then dyed with purple and black, or she has used a purple that she's then put black in the middle of to create a variegation.
Cool.
Jo, tell me which one it is. I think it's the white with the two colours on it.
Right, okay.
Because DMC don't do that.
Right.
They do variegated threads.
Yeah.
But you're stuck with their colourways.
Yes.
And people like Jodrey and...
they can customise their own. Cool. Very, very lovely. Very clever.
Barbara Creations, I think. I don't know if she just does fabric.
Right.
Or she does thread as well. Stitchy Ferret has done her own threads as well. Yeah. Fabulous. I properly chortled when I saw this, Jo. And also,
yes,
cover member, Rogue Mama Stitcher, Amber, getting mentioned twice. She sent these awesome new reminders. Look, got a snake, a snack, and a pot of tea. And the teapot says the Finer Things Club.
Finer Things.
I'm getting quite a collection of needle minders now.
You are.
I am.
We need a board.
I am. I'm going to. I'm going to need one. So that was the thread. I got the needle minders, and then wonderful Karen Texture Treasures, fabulous friend, sent me proper Christmas presents that I went for Christmas Day, and there were. You've seen it already, but the crow needle minder is
crow. Yes.
Let me just a moment take the needles off it so you can actually see it.
An extreme close up.
I can't actually see what I'm doing. There we go.
Yep.
Isn't that a nice crow?
It's nice.
Raven.
Yep.
That was the one she sent me. And yeah, sorry, I'll get on with it. Size 28 ball tip needles. They're going to be fun. Haven't ever tried those. They're going to be interesting. And the Mill Hill kit for the Moonstruck Manor. I've got the
I'm glad
kitty.
you reached those words before I could, because I was racing around thinking that's a Mill Hill kit, yeah.
The Mill Hill kit. Moonstruck Manor. I've got the other one which has got the black cat, the cat lantern.
Yeah, it's nice. I like that.
But the bit that I'm so impressed with is I did this.
Yeah,
this little
it's
metal
a credit.
case.
It's a credit. Not very stitchy, a credit card.
But it's not. It's not a business. It would normally be a business card holder.
Yeah.
Because I've got a silver plain.
Okay. Oh, of course, yeah. Too small for a credit card. Yeah. A business card holder. Yes.
You
of course.
open it up, and inside there is a magnet for your needles.
Your needles.
But this is a bit of tacky bob.
Right.
For your beads.
Fantastic.
I've been wanting one of these for ages, and I've been eyeing up the purple one that she's had in her shop, and she sent me a black one. I didn't even know you could get black ones. So, and I want to put a design of some description on it, but I'm not sure what yet.
Okay. You will know.
I've got all those alcohol inks which will work on it. Put some purple and some silver just so that it doesn't disappear into the black hole of Calcutta that is my handbag. Black handbag. You know, if there's a surprise, black handbag, and it's dark inside, and then you put something like this in it, it just disappears. Poof.
The trials of life.
Stitchy Rin sent me a really nice sticker of Arrakis, and I've left that out in the hallway as well, but never mind. And then you bought me Christmas presents.
I did, of course. Stitchy ones for a change.
You did.
It's the first year.
And you decided that you needed to get me needle minders.
I did.
You've got me 4 in total.
Yeah, well, because a collection is ensuing and choice.
Slow roll.
I'm encouraging you to have more whips.
I've definitely got more needle minders than I've got whips for.
Well, we'll soon put that to rights.
Black cat.
Wow.
Because we got a Marley. And it looks very much like... It kind of looks like Marley, but not, because Marley's got a goofy eye.
Goofy eye, yeah. A goofy eye.
And this is going to surprise some of you.
Yes. Yes.
So this is made by Chapel View Crafts, polymer clay diffs. And these are English cakes. So for my American friends, this is a Victoria sandwich, though why it's got pink icing, I don't know, but basically birthday cake. This is a Jammy Dodger biscuit. So it's 2 layers of biscuit with a vanilla filling with jam, and the middle's cut out, so you've got a heart. And this is Battenberg.
The glorious Battenberg.
Battenberg cake, and this picture's not doing it justice, but you see the yellow on the actual cake, that is marzipan.
Yes.
And it's made up of yellow and pink cake with apricot jam usually, and then marzipan
around the outside, and it's delicious.
And Battenberg is one of my favourites. And when he saw that, he thought I needed to have that needle minder.
Yeah.
There you go. And then you've got me a plague doctor.
Because we are who we are.
Because we are who we are, and I must get one of the Plague Doctor charts from someone like the Witchy Stitches to do, or Night Spirit Studio. I think Night Spirit Studio's one.
See, another whip, you see?
Another whip.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, well, we're getting there.
Yeah.
And then you also got me from the Bad Shack UK.
Oh, I just love this. I saw this and thought, we need this.
Tree of
If
Life.
you do a board with your needle minders on, we need this on it.
Yes, with the triple moon from the Wiccan, the Dianic face of paganism.
Yes.
With the maiden mother crone and a pentagram in the middle and the tree of life, and that's just lovely.
I liked it. You're welcome. No, I like. Yeah, when you see them, you can't resist them really.
But the best bit. Anybody who likes the Witchy Stitch is going to just cackle at this point. So, you had a little bit of fun with our daughter, didn't you?
I did. Yeah.
Getting this organised.
We did. Yeah.
And it's not that it needed a lot of organising.
No.
But
no.
it was the complete with googly eyes. The cone of doom. I have my own cone. It's got a little set of wings, just like the cone of doom on the. Yeah, I chortled, properly chortled. Right, so there you go. So
perhaps if we sit it here, it'll scare the flipping raven off.
Yeah.
Keep whip away. Just sit
the
it
raven
there.
away.
Yeah.
Just, I almost don't want to use it because it's just too cute. But yeah, so we can take that off, and then I can just, when we're not using it, drop that on.
We could do with a purple cone now.
And then it will hang on.
Put the wings on the purple cone.
Yeah, but I have not seen a purple one.
No.
Not seen a purple one, so never mind. We'll see how that goes. Right, so yours. What did you get?
Christmas, yes. Not a massive amount of stitching stuff, because obviously I'm fairly low-key stitcher. But you...
Well, you didn't say there were any charts from him that you particularly wanted.
No.
Oh, yeah, and you've sorry, I forgot. You ordered me a chart.
I did. I did.
A Poison Garden by Chatelaine.
Yes.
So I've got a big birthday this year. And and so I want to, so... When that comes, I'll put a picture in of what it would be, but...
I'm having a bit of a...
You're having a bit of a meltdown there.
Magnet meltdown.
Well,
shoot. I want that one moved away. But they're magnet to each other.
That's because one of them is a very, very strong magnet.
It seriously is.
Yeah.
Put that there, look.
Said the actress to the bishop.
Okay, so my lovely wife, for Christmas, made me a needle minder.
She's upside down.
For my sins... I've been on the Harry Potter website. I've done the What House Are You?
He got sorted.
I'm well sorted. sorted. I'm Hufflepuff. I'm proud to be Hufflepuff, but Diane made a needleminder for me.
Badge.
And I love it.
Absolutely. I did a Gryffindor one.
Love
for
it.
Liv.
Beautiful.
Also
It
gets
will
Slytherin
sit
for me.
proudly on my work. I won't ever have many whips. Now the proud owner of 4 needleminders.
What else did you get?
From people, nothing, but I hauled myself. Oh, I did. I forgot. Yes. No. Let's see.
I bought you a
You
Q
did.
snap.
She did. Look, it comes up here.
You got a Q snap.
I
11 by
borrowed
11.
Morti's Q snap, but it was just a little bit too small for the piece of work I was on.
8 by 11
And
11 by 11.
unclipping it and stuff, it just got on my wick. So it did, it got on my wig. So I was bought an 11 by 11 and it's much better.
Yeah.
Much better.
And then you treated yourself to something, didn't you?
I did treat myself to something. We have a rule in this house that the month before Christmas you mustn't buy yourself anything. Well, it's after Christmas. And I stitch when I'm at home with all my stuff on like a knee tray. With my magnifying glass clipped to it and stuff, and it works. It's okay. But I was stitching one-handed, holding the Q flame with one hand, and I thought I need something to hold it. Yeah. So I bought myself a stand, and I can't tell you how fabulous it works. I am just so reinvigorated to stitch now.
Somebody's learned about two-handed stitching.
Oh, I love it. It's fabulous. So yes, you tuck it under your leg.
You've changed it a bit though, haven't you?
I have. I had to. It came with shorter bolts, and so it's only a roofing bolt with a funky cap on the top. It was set up to take normal sort of embroidery frames, scroll frames.
Yeah, and you have embroidery hoops as well.
But the Q snap is wider, so I had to put bigger bolts in. That's all it was. It's a simple mod.
But you've also turned the pieces over because they were the other way around, so that the plate was so you've played with it and done a engineering thing, and it works.
The plate is stepped, and so the Q snap couldn't go in far enough, so now it can go all the way in, and it holds it really, really tightly with the aid of a little bit of non-slip floor mat.
There'll be some non-slip tray mat.
Very simple little stand, and I love it, and it works for me, and it has so invigorated my stitching.
Yeah.
It's fabulous.
Maybe we should think about varnishing it or something, so it doesn't get all stained.
It's not going to the truck, so it's only staying at home, so it should stay clean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I've got my system in the truck, and it works.
Yeah. I've also ordered 3 charts, which come in from Etsy. One of them is the Litany Against Fear from the film Dune and the book Dune by Frank Herbert. I shall not fear. Fear is the mind killer. Anyway. I won't go through it all now. You'll see it again in due course. And also, I think it's Lila's Studio, Nevermore, the Raven. It looks like this. I ordered that at last.
Cool.
It's like a Quaker sampler.
Nevermore,
the Raven. And a sampler of Maiden Mother Crone picture here.
Cool.
Which is Celtic knotwork design.
Ah, very good.
With the words.
Nice.
And what have you. And yeah.
So that'll mean get those on the go. You'll have what, 7 whips?
If I get those 3 on the go, I'll have 10.
10 whips. There you go.
But by the time I start those, I might have finished one of the others.
We can hope.
Which moves me on to plans and announcements, because those 3 charts are relevant. And I said also that I talked about the Christmas Moose and Sleepy Hollow.
Yes.
And the Candlesticks Out and the Field of Ducks that I haven't worked on.
Okay.
Whip Go 2022.
Whip Go.
Here is my Whip Go board.
Oh, your Whip Go board.
I have a Whip Go board.
See.
Yes. So I have got on it.
And you haven't used a Whip Go board before?
I haven't, no.
Right.
So the idea is they call 2 numbers per month.
So are you playing catch up, or is this fairly?
This is only started 1st of January.
Oh, okay.
So I have picked numbers 2 and number 19 have been called in January, and on my Whip Go board I put that I needed to do 1,000 stitches on Spooky House this month.
Hang on, whoa, stop. Back up the horses. 2 and I don't get it.
Okay, so it's like bingo.
Ah, right. Okay. Ka-ching.
That's the sound of the penny dropping. Right. Yes, sorry. You didn't know.
No.
I didn't explain.
I was completely in the dark. I thought this was an organisation sort of bit of.
I feel like such an unworthy parent.
Yeah.
Right, no, right. So it is kind of an organisation.
Right.
But so there's a Facebook group, Whip Go, and you pick 24 things that goals, you're setting intentions for the year. Okay. And then numbers are called. You allocate those to numbers. Numbers are called. Must admit I cheated with one of them. But numbers are called, and then you do that thing throughout that month.
Right, I get it.
Depending on what you've set.
Right, okay, that's not good. A bit of encouragement, yeah.
So, for example, I have got my number 1 is Christmas Moose / Johnny.
Don't show it.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to put my thumb over it. Got an idea. Hang on.
Put a needleminder over it.
I've got to cover.
But you haven't got a duck. You use duck needleminder.
Maybe I need a
Where's
duck.
where's my phone?
Right. Okay. So, start again. So I've got here Christmas Moose Johnny. I have got here Spooky House. So Christmas Moose Johnny, finish. So whenever number 1 is called, I've got to finish Christmas Moose.
Right, okay.
That could be February. That could be December.
Yeah.
If I haven't finished it already, I'll swap out for something else.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, number 2, Spooky House, do 1,000 stitches. Number 2, called this month. Got to do 1,000 stitches on it this month. I've done 198 so far.
Right. The puzzled look is because 24 squares. You've got to have 24 things.
Yeah. Does have to be 24 things. You can repeat things.
Oh, okay.
You could do whatever you like. You could have just 3 on it.
And just repeat them over and over. Whenever it's called. Right, okay. I get it.
Number 3, I've put Mill Hill ornament, start and finish.
Okay.
Okay. Number 4, pick a wizard. I have got 3 or 4 kits upstairs that I've had for over 20 years. They are the James, I want to say Hainsworth, something like that. I'll put the name down the bottom here. I love these designs, and you will know them when you see them, dimensions and other kits. I need to pick a wizard and do it. They are fully kitted up, bar 1 or 2 skeins of thread that I've robbed from them. They're going in. Field of Ducks, finish it. Sleepy Hollow, do 2,000 stitches. Mill Hill ornament, start and finish. Candlestick Sale, finish. Pick a Celtic Blessing. I have two kits upstairs. One which is Haed Falsha, and I'm sorry for anyone Irish for whom I am butchering that pronunciation. And the other one is Falsha Chiada, or something like that. The first one means 100,000 welcomes, and the other one means welcome friends. They are Celtic blessings or greetings, and they are all Celtic knotwork. And again, I've had the kits 20 years. Picking one, starting it, doing 1,000 stitches.
Right.
Beaded bauble. I didn't do any beaded baubles last year.
No, you didn't. No.
So on and so forth. So then down here, another Mill Hill ornament. Then the Cryptid Sale. Finish it. In case I don't get it finished this month. Free space. So if number 13 gets called, you can pick what you like, and 3 squares will be chosen.
Okay.
Spooky House. Do 2,500 stitches. Sleepy Hollow. Do another 2,000 stitches. The Litany Against Fear. So that chart I've just mentioned, I've been bought. Start and finish. The Litany Against Fear.
If the number's called, you've got to start and finish it.
Yeah.
Oh my word.
Basically, I can't cross it off until it's finished.
Right.
So I start it, and the aim is to finish it. Because it really is. It's only the words. It should only take me a week or 2 to do.
Right, okay.
It's a border and
cool.
words.
So this is an encouragement game.
Spooky House, do 5,000 stitches when that comes up.
Okay. And who decided 5,000 stitches was...
Me.
You did, okay.
Yeah, because I'm a fool.
Okay.
Another Mill Hill ornament. So I've got about 3 or 4 or 5 of the Mill Hill ornaments. So I'm 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. So by the end of the year, I will have done 5 Mill Hill ornaments.
Excellent. Very nice.
Siren's Lament says here. So this is where I cheated. I put Siren's Lament in. It's one of the first numbers called. And I have put 30,000 stitches by year end. So this won't be crossed off until I hit 30,000 stitches.
Okay. Okay. It's more of a bend, not a cheat, really, is it? It's a...
Nevermore sampler. Start the Nevermore sampler and do 1,000 stitches in it.
Okay.
Then down here we have more Spooky House, do another 1,000. Feed another bauble. This one, the Maiden Mother Crone. So this
Just
is
talked about the chart.
the Goddess Blessing chart.
And you've had this chart for a long time.
No, I bought it
Oh, you
so
bought
I
it
could
new.
do this.
Cool.
I've had it on my wish list.
So
for a
really,
long
this
time.
is an encouragement to buy more stuff.
No, because if I'd had more whips,
You've had more whips here, wouldn't have been a problem.
but I didn't want to have 3
Like,
wizards
who were
on
we
the go.
watching yesterday with 61 whips? Who was that?
I don't remember. It wasn't yesterday.
Wasn't it yesterday?
But Nadine's got 76 or something.
76.
And then another Mill Hill ornament. And this one says, pick something for Christmas.
That's flexible.
That's flexible. Pick something for Christmas, start it and do 1,000 stitches.
Oh, pick something new. Not pick Johnny and do...
No.
Right,
Because
okay.
pick a Christmas stitch. I have got the chart for The Spirit of Yule by Anne Stokes, which is a full coverage by Heaven and Earth Designs.
For Christmas?
It won't be
Christmas
done.
which year?
It won't be done for Christmas. It just means. Anyway, so that's Whip Go.
Right, whip go. I like that a lot. That's, yeah. Cool. Encourage you to do more stitching.
It encouraged me to get on with things.
Yeah, to get on with things.
But Laura from the Slovak farm is doing a Start All the Things year. She probably had 60 actually. Start all the things. So she's like, life is too short. Just get on and start them. You know, it doesn't matter if they sit there for ages. Start them. And she's kind of right. Although I've got all those charts upstairs and the kits upstairs that I had put aside, thinking, oh, I'll do those when I retire. I'm nowhere near retirement, and my eyesight is starting to cause me problems. It's like, I better get on and do them then, hadn't I? Well, I can still see.
Mm.
Yeah. What are your plans?
Stitch?
Do you want to do your own whip go?
No.
Okay.
My
It'll make
head...
you- it'll make you get on with your badger.
Yeah. My head sees it that if I do 100 stitches on one and then 100 stitches on another, I could have done 200 stitches on the one.
Or none, as the case may be.
Or none, as the case may be. I haven't been in this game long enough to appreciate that it's about starting lots of whips. I don't get joy starting them. I get joy finishing them.
Okay, so for you, it's about the finish and not about the process.
Indeed.
Okay.
No, definitely not. No, it's about the doing.
It's about the process, but you're more of a finisher than a starter.
Yeah, the
You're
starting
a
is
bit
just
of a
get...
monogamous stitcher.
I am, yeah, but 2 at the moment, maybe 3 once I get the badger going. And I like the idea of doing a peppermint purple in black and purple and just widening my knowledge and my skills.
You don't necessarily have to do peppermint purple.
No, but something like,
Yeah, 'cause
like
urban-
a sampler.
Urban Stitches, I'll have to show you the one that Urban Stitches did last year, all about plants.
Right.
It's
To be honest, something I want to talk to you about that's gone in there.
It was called Photosynthesis.
Fabulous. And on that note,
Okay.
should we go? Or do you want to do...
Any watching, doing, reading, thingings?
Have we told them we went to see Matrix?
No, we didn't know, because even I didn't know we were going to go see the Matrix when we last filmed.
Took our daughter and I to see the new Matrix. If you're really into the first 1, 2 and 3, go with an open mind.
Don't expect it to be anything like
The first
the
3.
originals.
Don't expect
But
it
by
to
the same
flow.
token, expect it to be exactly like the first 3. Because they repeat tropes from the first 3 films.
Indeed.
But
Came out of the cinema grossly disappointed, but the further I get away from having watched it, I think about it, clever film.
Just as, what I would do is say as a caveat is, just as 20 years ago the internet was a thing,
Yes.
and it was a particular way of thing, the internet has grown and changed.
Yeah.
And is very different to the thing it was
20 years ago. Yes.
Now,
Yes.
Matrix, very different to what it was like 20 years ago.
Yes.
And I know that there are some people, our daughter is an exception because she grew up with
1, 2,
the
and
first
3.
3 films and loving the first 3 films.
Yeah.
But as a grown adult, others in her generation are like, wow, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And she came out of that going, oh, it's so disappointing. Sorry. Hazard of living on a main road.
Celtic tones. Obviously, I watch a lot of Netflix films and stuff. I downloaded the old Dune because I love the old Dune because we've seen the new Dune, and yeah, it stands up to me for me still.
3 times.
Yeah, it's been 3 times. Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
That's not. No. Same things. Reading books are on the go. You know, the David Eddings and David Brin's Earth and stuff.
Which just leaves us with our giveaway.
Indeed.
So, we haven't really thought about what we're going to get them to say in the comments, but you need to put a word in the comments. Celebrate?
Yeah, it's a good one. Yeah,
celebrate.
Good one.
So we want you to put celebrate in the comments if you'd like to win. And you only want to know what you're going to win. So, my thought is this. I am going to offer a £25 voucher for Etsy or 123stitch.com if you're in the States, or Lakeside Needlecraft if you're in the UK. So one of those 3 will be £25. I will work out what the equivalent is in dollars. It's probably close to $30 now. As your prize. I had thought about doing it with Heaven and Earth Designs, you know, because you've got your wish lists on Heaven and Earth, but not everybody likes Heaven and Earth Design.
Exactly. No,
not everybody wants to do full coverage. We may do that when we get to 1,000.
Good idea.
But here we are at 500.
We are.
£25 gift voucher for either, not all 3, either 123stitch.com, Lakeside Needlecraft, or Etsy. I'm sure it's doable one way or another.
Over to you.
Over to you.
Celebrate.
So, we almost forgot. You must be over 18 to enter, and you mustn't mention giveaway or freebie or anything like that in the comments. Closing date will be the 24th of January 2022. You must be a subscriber of the channel, although it's a little difficult to check. And we would very much appreciate it if you do subscribe. Please stick around. Don't unsubscribe after the competition has ended simply because you didn't win and you're not sticking around for long.
There will be others.
There will be others.
Yeah, and not the next one being 1,000. We'll do others.
Who knows? We might throw in a random giveaway somewhere along the line.
Yeah, because it's Wednesday or something.
Which just leaves us to something to say, really. Hope you stay healthy, wealthy, wise and well. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe and hit that bell. We'll see you next time. Bye! That never works. How do they get it black?